Our next speaker up is Tia Crabtree. And Tia is the Senior Sales Manager at Funding Circle. Her talk is going to be Leading with Laughter. And Tia currently manages the marketplace sales team at Funding Circle, consisting of 14 account managers and 3 managers. She's been with Funding Circle for 4 years, joining as a relationship manager back in 2019 on the direct side of the business, moving over to marketplace during COVID, where she's progressed into senior management. She actually has a background in banking with NatWest and RBS. I'm super looking forward to this talk. Big round of applause for Tia.
Sorry, I definitely stood up a little bit premature there. Apologies. So, leading with laughter. I'm not aiming to make you laugh, but if I do, it's a bonus. So, here we go. So, as James said, I'm Tia. I work at Funding Circle, actively hiring. If you like what you see, come talk to me after or send me a CV on LinkedIn. So, I'm going to go kind of right back to basics. I'm going to talk about my kind of journey, where I've been, where I've worked, some of the things I've experienced, but also some of the things that I've done to kind of overcome this. So growing up, I grew up in an all-female household, went to an all-girls school, life was bliss. Didn't go to university, wasn't for me. I was actually really deprioritising school because I didn't go to university. I was one of 2 in the year that didn't. The other girl joined the military. I, according to my teachers, went and did an apprenticeship in carpentry. No idea where they got that, but it was in my yearbook. Honestly, it's a mystery to this day. I did go to art college, kind of links. Didn't know what I wanted to do. Went and worked at Asda for a year, full male team, learnt a lot of resilience, learnt a lot about football, being surrounded by guys every day. But I do genuinely recommend everyone does a stint in retail because it's very humbling. A few nods around the room. So at 18, I realised, right, I need to actually go and find what I want to do. And I was lucky enough to get an apprenticeship working at NatWest in corporate and commercial banking. Don't know if we've got any people past or present that worked at NatWest. But yeah, bank was great. Fast forward 5 years, I came to Funding Circle and I was accepted for who I was, who turned up on that day. They didn't care where I came from, what my education was. They liked me for me. Which was really, really refreshing. As James said, I joined as a senior account manager or a relationship manager back then and progressed into management, something I've always wanted to do. And I did just want to say, girls, like, if you are in sales at the minute and you feel your only path is to management, that's not true. Like, you can stay in sales doing what you're doing. You don't have to go to management. Like, it does feel very linear and like you have no other choice, but don't do management if it's not for you, because I've seen a few people do that and it's like career suicide right there. So just do what you're good at and you will always excel. So if you don't take anything else away from this, take that away. Again, I work in a predominantly male environment, like that's sales. I'm sure you can all kind of agree in some sense there. My team is mainly male. There's about 5 of them sat at the back. They're an absolutely amazing bunch to manage. We have loads and loads of fun. I genuinely see them as like a group of best mates. They're absolutely fantastic. But again, like it's an environment where I'm the odd one out. And I guess what they definitely won't know is that at times I'm quite frankly petrified of standing in front of them and talking because I'm the only female in the room. And it's really, really difficult sometimes to come across as this super confident, I know what I'm talking about, I know what I'm doing, when inside I feel that big. So, yeah, you probably don't know that, guys, so go easy on me next time. But, yeah, I quickly recognised that, like, oh my God, I can't go through my career like this, I need to do something about it. So, spoke to a few people above me, a few people kind of outside of work. What do? Podcasts. Read a book. Who here has read a managing sales book from start to finish? No. You will still be great salespeople. If you've read them, good for you, because I prefer a novel. But yeah, everyone just said the same thing. Oh, have you tried listening to this? Have you tried doing this? I was like, no, I really haven't. Anyway, one day I bit the bullet and I put a podcast on couldn't tell you who it was, what they were saying, but one thing really resonated with me. It was a woman, she'd lacked in confidence, and she said, one thing I did was I did a stand-up comedy course. I was like, genius. Like, why do more people not do that? So I went on the internet, found a stand-up comedy course in Leeds. I'm not from down here, unless you've already realised. And I booked it there and then. The best money I have ever spent. It was honestly life-changing. I went into a room of about 20 people that I've never met before, 6-week course, and at the end of it I did like a 5-minute stand-up set, and I made every single one of those people in that room laugh, and that was the best feeling in the world. But like, I took so much away from that. I took away how to think on the spot. I took away how to engage an audience. I took away confidence, how to hold a microphone. Like, so many people don't realise if you hold the microphone here, no one can hear you. But like, you hold it to your chin, it works. Magic. But honestly, one tip, go do a stand-up comedy course. I'm not funny. Like, I'm not a funny person. Some people might find me funny, but I'm not funny by trade. But anyone can be funny if they want to be. Like, not everyone can be the smartest in the room. Not everyone has the ability to get a first-class degree. Not everyone can be the best salesperson, but everyone can be funny if they want to be. So just one thing I want to kind of say is just be true to who you are. Don't be afraid to push yourself out of the box and do something a little bit different. And for me, like, if you are having fun at work and if you are creating a really fun environment and you enjoy being around the people that you are around, you'll always be successful, because that's the main thing, just having fun.